The Childhood Development Initiative, or CDI, began implementing a restorative practices programme in Tallaght, Dublin in 2010. Restorative practices, or RP, help us to actively build good relationships, prevent the escalation of conflict, resolve conflict in a healthy manner, and repair harm when wrongdoing has occurred. This video shows how restorative conversations can help to settle neighbourhood disputes. It is a reenactment of a real-life conflict between neighbours in Tallaght. It starts with a demonstration of the argument that was happening before one of the neighbours undertook RP training with CDI. It then shows what happened when that person used a restorative conversation to address the issue with her neighbour.
That fire, put it out now. I'm sick of you. 3 times this week, my washing, you're destroying it. I'm after being on the phone to the council. This is the 3rd time
You reported me
this
to the
week.
council?
I did, yeah, I'm sick
For
of you.
what?
Because I'm sick of you. You're destroying my washing
I had to
every
burn my
morning.
rubbish.
What do you think you're doing? Put your rubbish out like decent people do.
Well, maybe
Don't
you should
burn
stop
it
your
in the
dogs
morning.
barking at night
No,
like decent
well,
people and not keep us awake all night, so you can just go
you're
off.
Sick of you. You've done it again, burning your rubbish. I'm sick of it. 3rd time this week. I'm after being on the phone to the council.
Look, I'm
now,
sorry,
what am I going
okay?
to do? You've destroyed my washing.
Well, I didn't intend to destroy your washing. I have to get my rubbish burnt and get it out of the way. You need to do your washing. Can we all sit down and work something out?
I don't understand this.
Come in and
but-
have a cup of tea and
Okay,
we'll try and
okay.
work it out.
So, how do you think tea is going to resolve this?
I don't think the tea is going to resolve it on its own, but I did a course last week in the community centre about a thing called restorative practice.
I've never heard of it.
Well, it's a way of trying to build relationships and resolve conflict between people. And I think we could give it a try because I'd like for us to be good neighbours.
Yeah, sure, give it a shot if it works.
So, I suppose part of what I need to say to you is I understand you're upset by the fact that your washing was around. And,
Yeah, 3 days this week.
And I just want to say sorry because I didn't realise you were washing out. The back wall is very high and I didn't notice it on the line.
And what could we do about it?
Well, I can agree not to light fires when you have washing on the line if I know when you have it out.
Well, could you move your bin maybe?
Move it to...
Well, move it somewhere else in the garden. It's right up against my wall.
So if I move it to the other side of the garden?
Yeah, maybe. What about burning your rubbish at night? Could you burn your rubbish at night?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
I could do
because I want to put my washing out in the morning.
So you don't hang your washing out in the evening then?
No.
Yeah, you see, I didn't know that. So if I burn my rubbish at night, that'll help.
That could work.
Well, can I ask you to help me with something as well?
Yeah. What?
Well, I have to be up very early every morning at 6 o'clock and your dogs bark late into the night and keep me awake. And it's very hard for me to get up, haven't been kept awake by them. Is there any way you could do something to help with that situation?
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about that now. What could I do about that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're your dogs, but is there any way you can kind of keep them quieter or...
Well, I suppose if they're keeping you awake, I'll have to, try and keep them in maybe. Do I have to keep them in all the time? Are you in work all the time?
Well, I'm not. I work during the week, so Saturday and Sunday mornings I don't have to be up, so...
Yeah, so I could,
Yeah, you could maybe leave them out at the
at the
weekend
weekend, yeah.
and keep them in during the week.
Mm.
Do you think if we work together on this, maybe we could build a...
Well, I suppose if you agree to move your bin and only
Yeah.
burn at night time, and I agree to, keep the dogs in during the week, then maybe we'll get on better in future.
Yeah, and maybe the next time we have a cup of tea, it'll be something a little more friendly that'll spark it off.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Hi, I had this argument with my neighbour about 6 months ago now, and we used restorative practice to solve the issue. We found it really good, and we haven't been having as many arguments since. I've used it consistently since to settle arguments between myself and my neighbours and even in my family. I found it really good, so if you're interested in restorative practice, it is a really good way to resolve conflict.
I learned how to use restorative practice about 6 months ago, and I've been using it to help resolve conflicts with neighbours. I've also been using it within my family. I find it's really great at helping to diffuse a situation and stop it getting out of hand, and I would recommend it to anybody who wants to try and negotiate issues of conflict between neighbours or family or friends.